Wait, don't be scared, don't be scared. I don't know what that was. I don't know who that guy was. This is gonna be a really boring video. It's my second video. I'm gonna change guitar strings. Yeah, and I'm gonna talk. I'm just gonna talk, because that's what I feel like doing. These are the strings that I'm using, and I realize this is backwards because I'm using the front-facing camera on my phone like a weirdo. So, yeah. So yeah, I'm doing Elixir strings. This probably means nothing to half of people ever. I don't even know what guitar strings I normally use. Let me just get the guitar. Oh my gosh, I need to stop. This is my guitar. Mi guitarra. Mi guitarre. I don't know how you say it, but I can sort of play that John Mayer song. You guys know that John Mayer song? Oh my gosh. This is embarrassing, I wasn't prepared. All right, I'll play it before and after because these strings are so old. It's so gross. My hands smell like old garlic after playing them, and nobody wants that. When sky blue gets dark at night, feel the colors of city light. Diamond white, heavy into everything it goes. And I don't remember that part. Hold on, let me set this up a little bit. Oh my gosh. So you guys could just see all the hair on my legs. Every single follicle. Enough of that. Let's take this off. Let's get naked. I'm just kidding. All right. Whoa. Go grab a nice little resting spot for this. This is gonna be a terrible camera angle. Oh my gosh. All right. Don't mind the groaning sounds that you hear off camera. Oh my gosh, okay. Where is my super suit? Boom. So I can actually be semi-comfortable. I'm also taking my shoes off because it's casual Friday. Actually, it's Tuesday. I got this thing. Rest the neck. So just bear with me. You're gonna see a lot of hair on my legs. So you gotta be cool with it, all right? I'm sure YouTube will allow it for now. Who knows, this is my second video. I might get striked for it. Who knows? You guys gotta see me actually change them, unless you're just here to watch me talk. But this is gonna be, it's gonna be a tutorial too, I guess, right? Oh, this guitar, by the way, this is like not normal size. I think it's like a 3/4 quarter size, 3/4 of a normal size. And like the scale length isn't as long, I think. I swear, I used to know a lot about guitars. I was like obsessed with specs and stuff. But this is a GS Mini by Taylor. These things are my biggest recommendation getting into acoustic guitar, because bigger body acoustic guitars, it's hard to get like your fingers in position and actually press down hard enough. Taylor makes great guitars. I also want to get a Martin at one point. That's mahogany. Mahogany sound is just so warm and I love it. And I like how I'm going for a warm sound and then I'm putting strings on that are rated as super bright. That says bright. Like, what am I doing? So what's going on with me? So I basically eat, sleep, breathe. Eat, did I say eat? I eat music. I do everything with music, and that's my life right now. Honestly, it's pretty great. It's pretty great. I've got some collaborations going on with some really cool people, and yeah, I'm super excited to just release a bunch, start making videos like this, just start posting more content. I'm still using the front-facing camera, so I'm just gonna like adjust my hair every 2 seconds because my hair never stays in one place. Anyway, let's get to doing the guitar. Let's do the guitar. Okay, so first steps first. Some people just go ahead and cut them all off. I don't know about that. I like to loosen them at least a little bit first to relieve the neck of some tension. Again, most interesting video you guys have probably ever seen. Especially for people like who don't know anything about this. It's like a great chance to learn, and I'm sure this is the best way to spend your time. I'm sure of it. Trust me. I consulted with many doctors before I made this video, so. Now this is a winding game. It's a winding game. This is just a winder, but it's a game that you play with this. Some people have like drills, like you can put this attachment on the end of a drill or something. But yeah, I'm actually just gonna go ahead and cut all of these because I should probably condition the fretboard because it is rosewood. So I'm gonna cut all of these guys off. Here, let me show you. We cutting these all off. You guys gotta stay prepared too. You guys gotta make sure that you've got your tools handy. All right, now acoustic guitars are a pain in the butt sometimes, because you can break these little pegs off. On electrics, typically they're string through, so they go through, or they just like sit through a bridge or something. These guys, you gotta like, there's an end on this. It's like a little hook. So you gotta hook that under these little knobby things. So you go like this, and then you pry them up just like that. So that's what they look like. Boom. And then there's like a little slot for the string to sit in. Sits in there quite a bit, and it's got this like, little end on it typically. It's like a different material. It helps like the string not break. Blah 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 blah. All right, let me fast forward this, because this is so exhilarating. Also, don't poke your eyes out. Ask me how I know. No, I'm just kidding. Doesn't that look weird? It looks not okay. It looks like it's sick. Now we got this whole string tree mess. Isn't that lovely? All right, let's deal with that. So for this, I need like, hold on, I need like a rag or something. Where do I keep the rags? I need my fretboard oil. Gotta oil it up. And more obscure things to say off camera. Don't worry guys, I'm back and nothing weird happened yet. Actually, this is kind of weird. This exploded in one of my guitar bags, and now my guitar bag smells like F1 lemon oil. So there's that. I have this disgusting rag that I clean my strings on. And what we're gonna do is rub this into the fingerboard here. You know what? Actually looking at this now, I'm not sure if it's ebony or rosewood. It's still porous though, so I can still give it a good conditioning. Also, I need a new fret job. Holy crap, these are worn down. Anyway, other nerd talk aside, let's get the strings off. So to get the strings off, I protect my hand. Basically, you're just gonna grip it around this, and you're just gonna do this, and you're gonna yank them out. And you're not gonna touch the ends of them, because I've had one of these guys go straight into my thumb before. Yeah, those are sharp, because when you string them up, you're gonna clip them off, just like this. And depending on if you cut it at an angle or not, which is kind of hard to decipher what you actually do, like what you're doing on purpose, you can make them really sharp. I just poked myself through window. All right. I mean, if you're cool about it, you don't need something like this, but do I really care? No, not really. Now I wish I had locking tuners on this. Locking tuners make everything much easier. It's also a good thing to check these guys. If these are loose, if there's a lot of wiggle room here. Obviously I'm shaking the entire guitar, so it's not helping, but if they're super loose, then this nut needs tightened down. With locking tuners, it's nice because you can just string the string through the hole, and then you can tighten it down with a kind of screw on this side, and it closes on the string. So you don't really have to wind it that much, at least. All right, let's do this. It goes from 10s to 47. We're at 18 minutes of yabbing on. That's cool. So I like to start with the lowest string first. And elixir strings are kind of cool because they're coated. Some people kind of hate that. I feel like I would hate it for electric guitar because it can get messy if you are super aggressive when you're picking. Like if you do a bunch of like tremolo picking or something, it can just shave away at that little, whatever you call it. What the heck do they call it? Our advanced technology. Wow, that's real descriptive. I know it's somewhere. Dude, it's elixir. That's what it's, there's elixir on it. Yeah, these things they're like really glidey. All right, cool. All right, I'm gonna stop like fangirling over my string choice for strings that I've never even put on my acoustic before. So I know, I just like, the spice of life is variety. So, I mean, you just gotta try different things like all the time. You keep everything interesting. What am I doing? I need to condition first. So we're gonna open this very carefully. Like I said before, it exploded in my bag. I don't want it to explode in here, right? So I'm gonna dip a little bit onto this absolutely filthy rag. Just a couple of dabs. We're gonna squeeze just a little bit. 1, 2 dabs. I'm doing 3 because I feel like being a rebel right now. We're gonna rub it in a little bit. Look at that. There we go. Rub it in, and now we're gonna rub it into the fretboard. This is gonna be hard to show, but there we go. Is that a good visual? You guys like that? I don't know what I'm saying. Get that nice lemon oil smell. Oh yeah, back to what I was saying earlier about eating music. Consuming is the better word there, but I purposely said eating because it's hilarious. That should be enough oil. So basically, when you're a musician, you're really, really interesting. You're really good at one thing, and it's talking about music. So like, I'm like the most interesting guy when we're talking about music. But anything else, like take me to a party, dude. Take me to a party, and I will be the most boring guy there. I'm just kidding. I won't be the most boring guy, but I'll be the guy that brings up music, and nobody wants that at a non-music party. You know what I mean? Okay, so I think we're good there. Nice and lubricated. And what should we do now? Should probably string it up. Yeah, boy. So, okay, I almost unraveled this. You guys gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. So like, I just poked myself again. I'm such a bad teacher at this. All right, so this is like strung through a couple different ways, like this. So you just undo it, right? But it's gonna like fling at you. So like, you see that? That's scary, all right? You don't play with that. You don't mess with that. And notice how this one, oh my gosh. Notice how this one had the little like, it's like a felt material, I guess. It's like string wrapped around it or something. This one doesn't have that. It's just like thicker, wound more, which I don't like. So hopefully it doesn't break from back at this point. So now, pretty simple. I can't really do this whole process like this, but basically put it in a little bit, take your little peg and make sure that it lines up with the, I know you can't see that. You see it now? That's not gonna work. It's never gonna work. I don't even know how focus works on a front camera anyway. We're just gonna put it in with the string, just like that. And then, I should never have been a tutorial person. I mean, it's going smoothly, but you guys can't see anything. So like, what am I actually teaching you? And then you just like push in the peg. So let me just do this. So look. Looky here, we got this, and then you're pulling this out a little bit, pretty much as you can while keeping pressure on this. And then we go down here and we string it. Again, be careful with the edge of that. And then we're gonna pull it all the way through. Oh, lovely noise, yeah, perfect. Just don't do it too much, because if you do it too much, then you're gonna have no tension to wrap around the string tree, exhibit A. Like if I just pull this all the way, whoops, pull this all the way, I'm like, oh, look, it's in tune. I could like almost play it right now, right? But you don't wanna do that. You wanna give it some slack. I don't have a good rule of thumb for that, so ask somebody else. Ask your dad or your friend that plays guitar, because I'm sure they can nerd out about how much length to leave on a string tree for an hour straight. I'm sure they could do it. Set a timer. Just try it. Just try it. Just try it. What else could they yab on about? Just guitar specs. Oh my gosh. What's the nut width on that? What's do you like scallop frets, or what's your scale length? Do you like baritones? How many? Do you like 8 strings? Locking tuners? You got a Floyd Rose bridge system, tremolo system. Oh, it's a Bigsby instead. Oh, okay. I wonder how many people actually knew like any of those terms. A Wilkinson trem. Oh my gosh. You got stainless steel frets. Oh my gosh. You must have a high-end guitar or something. You got rolled. Okay, I better stop. I haven't been in that world for so long. It's kind of weird. I've just been producing pop music like a cool kid. So I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Excuse me. What if that's how it sounded when you like flossed your teeth? You probably have a serious problem. I've got a serious problem, and it's changing these strings right now because I haven't done it in so long. Anyway, so what we're gonna do is I've got my desired amount of slack. What you can do is you can just go ahead and like wrap this around. You're gonna wanna go this way, up towards it, like string towards the middle. And then these ones will go this way. That's so hard to look on camera, but let me just do that. Let me just put my face back on. Because instead of showing you, I'm just gonna tell you. I'm just gonna tell you instead of show you, like a good teacher. You guys have those teachers in school that just, like in math class, they would just try to explain a concept without like putting any numbers on the board or anything? No formulas. to make everything easy plug and play. Just love those days. Definitely string inwards. Yeah, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy, you're crazy, all right? Am I about to pause this video and go look at how my guitar was strung beforehand? No, I'm going to look at another guitar I have. Hold on! Not to brag or anything, but that was great. I'm gonna tie this underneath so we have a pre-loop in there, and then we're gonna start winding it up. Woo! And make sure to apply pressure like pretty much everywhere, because you don't want it like coming off the post on you or anything, because that's scary. There's a lot of scary things in life, but changing guitar strings and having the string almost flick up in your eye is probably up there, right next to like running into a skinwalker or something. You know what I mean? You guys know what I mean. I dare you guys to name something scarier in the comments. And don't you dare put watching one of my tutorials. This is the best tutorial you've ever gotten. And you never asked for. But yeah, we're going, dude. God, I hope I'm doing this right. I'm consulting this again, holy fuck. It's because I think I'm doing it backwards. I'm up backwards. There we go, yeah! Promise I'm not like normally this inept. We're gonna cut off the excess a little bit. Make sure you get it close though. We don't like when people have freaking this going on. Oh my gosh. This. Like when this is just dangling from there. I mean, I get it if you're on stage and you had to like do a quick string change or something. But like just clip them. Clip your fingernails. Don't bite them. Don't bite these. There, now we can play a one string song we can do. Sounds like crap right now because it's not strung up. I'll do a, and it's also not tuned. And that's one. That's one. We gotta do 5 more. See how quickly I can do this. All right, we're at 33 minutes. All right, I'm just gonna like, I wanna speed run this. The least fun part about this is cleaning up all of the strings at the end of it. Like, look at that. I usually just wrap them into the little, what they come in. You just kind of loop it into each other a couple of times. Now is as good a time as ever to plug my new single. That'll be out April 22nd. It's gonna be called Lonely. It is called Lonely, but it's gonna be called it also when you see it. It's pretty cool. I took the picture for like the initial concept picture on this floor right here. Yeah, right over there. Oh my gosh, right over there. I surrounded myself with like instruments and stuff. I'll put the pre-save in the description because I can do that now, so that's cool. And then my friend Brendan, he went ahead and did like some sketches around it and like filled in all of like the empty gaps. And then I went in again with with a digital program and on my iPad and just like zoomed in and just like filled in with electronic, like digital colors instead of like physical colored pencils or anything like that. I think it turned out pretty cool. There's that. Yeah, Brendan's art is really cool. He's been getting back into it. I told him he should start like at least start a social media or something, because I was like, people would probably want, I know there's a bunch of AI stuff. People would probably like want your services for like drawing album art, or honestly anything that, like t-shirt designs, I don't know, like stuff like that. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Art. Inside the mind of an artist. All blank except for one thing. Men only want one thing, and it's absolutely disgusting. And it's just like a picture of like a perfectly strung up tree, like this. Oh, I know this doesn't look perfect right now, but you just wait. You just wait. You guys will be eating your words and your sarcasm and anything else you want to throw at me, because by the end of this, it's gonna look pretty professional. Gosh, crank that shoulder, boy. Here we go. Let's see a little bit better. Yeah, got that knee close up. Everybody loves it. All right, so might have over tightened that one. That's fine. We gotta stretch the strings anyway. I'll show you guys that later. Boom! That one's stuck on, so that's how you know that one's gonna be sharp. Ah, no, I'm just kidding. Next. I'll put my face back on camera. I don't like you guys just staring at my knees like that. It's kind of weird. You guys all right? You guys got a problem? No problem here, officer. Just enjoying what the internet has to offer. Sure, I'm sure you are. See how aggressively, I mean, you can't see it, but you can see it in my face, right? I'm like really cranking this one. And what if it just instantly just went up in flames? The guitar just caught fire or something. It will after the 6 Spanish riffs I'm gonna be playing on it. If you guys just wanna rewatch this for educational purposes, that's completely fine with me. I mean, if you guys are ever just like out and about and you're like, shoot, I forgot how to change acoustic guitar strings, I'm gonna watch Justin's video on that, and I better do that right now in the middle of public. Then, you know, I wouldn't be mad. Dude, I swear, these... Like, I'm getting scared. I think I've only had that happen one time, where I think it was the B string, so the second highest string, like second thinnest, and it just kept like winding up, and then boom, went down in pitch. Whoops. And eventually it just freaking broke on me, so that one's a sharp one. So if you ever want to be, if you ever want a really good weapon, I don't condone violence, but just like the headstock with all the sharp edges and stuff, I mean, it might as well be Lucille from The Walking Dead. You know what I mean? Just. I mean, not F word in. Why would I say that on camera? But like, is everybody over the F word yet? Like, I don't understand where we stand with the F word right now, because ever since like the early 2000s, every single movie was dropping the F word, you know, at least if it was a comedy. It's just an emphasis word. Like everybody, well, maybe everybody knows the actual definition of it, right? But like it's rarely used like that. You know, when you look up a word and it has like sometimes 3 definitions, it's like, okay, that doesn't make any sense. How do people know what I'm actually meaning? It's kind of like that. I don't know. I think it's fine. I don't think there's anything wrong inherently with cussing. I mean, I know it's like, again, the actual definition of it's a bad word. I don't know, it's very vulgar, right? Because the way it sounds. If you're not using it like don't use it every second word, right? I've been told that just makes you, not because I used it every second word, but I've been told by other people who I've had this conversation with that it just makes you appear unintelligent. So I don't know if I mean, maybe I agree with that. I'm not sure. Like, I would rather people use more interesting words in everyday language. So if they just resort to the F word, then it's like, okay, well, you had me in the first part. Yeah, you're using an emphasis word. The F word's an emphasis word, but all right, you said it too much now. It's like it's lost its potency or something, right? What do you guys think? Like, maybe I'll leave a poll. Maybe that should be my comment question. So here, I'm probably not going to edit that. I'm probably not going to put like leave a comment here or something. Maybe I will. All right, enough of that. You guys think we would be better as a society if we just like let it go? Like if we stopped, like on Spotify, are we gonna stop putting the E for explicit on there? Do you know how many songs don't actually get flagged? Oh, like you don't have to put explicit in when you upload music. So if Spotify somehow doesn't catch you saying a bad word in your song, then your kids and stuff can be listening to that bad language without you even knowing it. Oh my, this is gonna break on me. Please don't. I'm so close to getting a perfect score on my ACT. You see that? It just like goes right back down. It's that clip from SpongeBob. No, please, have mercy. Where he like beats himself up or something. Patrick, he just like beats himself up. It's like an invisible force that just... If you guys didn't watch SpongeBob, if you're like my age, like early 20s. If you guys didn't watch SpongeBob, I mean, you're missing out. You just are. I know a lot of people weren't like allowed to watch SpongeBob though. Like their parents wouldn't let them. This is definitely gonna snap on me. I probably should have wound it more. All right, let's try tuning it. It should be good now. Please, just behave. Now, what we gotta do is we gotta stretch the strings. Stretch. Make sure these pegs are still all in. So, oh my gosh. And even just like give it a terrible amount of strum. Just do it again and see if we're good. See how much like cleaner it looks? Cool. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all. This was a video. I have a lot of, actually took quite a lot of time. Now my friends are texting me like, where are you? I think I'm dead because when I'm recording on this, all their calls fail. They see this video, they'll know. But yeah, I think we had a good discussion. I know I talked more than you, but next time you can feel free to chime in a little bit more, and I'd be happy. Yeah, ask me anything in the comments. I bet I can answer. We're all lickety split ear. If you guys don't get that reference, I'm sorry. That guy is hilarious. Okay, peace out. All right, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Oh, here, we'll do like the little like tape cuts. Where you like have like the clipboard and it goes, not clipboard, whatever it's called, little movie thing, and it's gonna be the end of the video. So it's just gonna, so all of a sudden it's just like whenever I do this, it's just gonna.